What's up guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about Ilus International, ticker symbol ILUS. So Ilus have just announced some good news yesterday via Twitter, and JP Backwell also tweeted out an interview that he gave to Proactive USA where he spoke about the direction that the company is going in and what they have planned for the future. So in this video I will look at the latest news and I will look at this interview too, and the trading volume, and give you my thoughts on what will happen over the next few weeks, with some very important catalysts coming up very soon too, so stick around until the end of the video. If you do enjoy my Ilus videos and want me to create regular updates, can I ask you to smash the like button? By liking the video and dropping a comment, you are letting me know that you want to see more of this type of content. I'm aiming to get 200 likes on this video. Help me achieve this goal. It literally costs you nothing, but it helps me out so much. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and hit the bell notification. Now let's get into it. Now for anyone who is new to Ilus International, then check out the other videos on my channel. I have been covering this penny stock for more than a year, all the way back to when this was only a couple of cents. But in short, Ilus is a mergers and acquisitions company focused on acquiring and developing public safety technology based companies around the globe. Ilus has got several subsidiaries, and each of these play their own critical part in the vision of the Ilus family group of companies. Since the current management has taken over less than 2 years ago, the company has expanded an insane amount, with loads of acquisitions, and they are currently discussing or agreeing about 10 more, which is something that is looked at in the JP Backwell interview later in this video, so don't miss out on that. So earlier this month, Ilus tweeted that with the strong Q3 resulting in further quarter-over-quarter growth for Ilus, we remain well on target for $140 million in audited run rate return this year. Our assets are also growing exponentially in the short term. These will be the first audited accounts filed with the SEC since the current management took over. We are pleased to confirm that our Form 10 is complete for the current companies, and due to the new acquisition, this will be added to the Form 10, which will therefore be submitted in the coming days. Now this tweet was all the way back at the end of last month, and we haven't heard anything since, and the stock price has dropped, with the stock price having dropped a further 22% since this. But then finally, yesterday evening, we got an update from Ilus. We are pleased to inform that our Ilus Form 10 is completed and submitted with our legal counsel for final review and Edgarization. Happy readings and SEC reporting soon. So we have finally got to this point, and I expect this to have a positive effect. Number one, as we can see here, the trading volume has been dropping a lot over the past 2 weeks, dropping to 5 million shares or less on several days. Now while this is still a lot for an OTC company, this is still far less than it used to be. There was times last year when this trading volume was over 100 million shares a day. So it goes to show that the confidence has been dented. Now this is not just for Ilus, the entire market is red, the entire market is rocked, as you know. But Ilus have been needing to make progress on some promises that were made, and finally now we are seeing some of this. So with this Form 10, we should finally see Ilus be able to step up onto the OTC QB, which is very positive. But as per what was said back in September, we will also have the announcement of another acquisition. And it looks like this will be the first of many to come in the near future, as you will see from JP Backwell's interview in just a moment. But before that, if you have watched this far into the video and you appreciate this content, please smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And check out my Twitter at PaulTInvesting to stay up to date with the stocks that I cover on the channel. And I have started a poll to decide on my next video, so check this out and vote on what you want to see next. If you want to see something that is not on this list, then just leave a comment. Now let's take a look at JP Backwell's interview.
Thank you to the listeners for tuning in. So Ilus International, we're a mergers and acquisitions company. We're focused primarily on the public safety sectors. Now, our story is a little bit different maybe to some of the other OTC companies, but we originated out of the firefighting sector with patented technology, and that technology is up to 80% more efficient than conventional firefighting or fire extinguishing technology. So to give you an example, our technology can extinguish car fires with less than 2 gallons of water in less than 30 seconds. It's one of its many features. And firefighters are able to extinguish multiple classes of fires, including electric fires, with water only, in the form of a patented low pressure, it's a fine water mist, non-conductive technology. So that water saving enables the use of smaller, more lightweight, quicker, more efficient, even cheaper firefighting vehicles, which can be used for rapid response, meaning that firefighters can actually get to a scene quicker, especially in congested urban environments. And so it enables more extinguishing time also in remote areas, for example, when fighting wildfires. And there's really no direct competitors for what we do in the firefighting sector. And our technology, we will say, it really is the future of firefighting. So with wildfires on the increase, causing billions of dollars of damage, with increased congestion that I mentioned, aforementioned in urban areas, the increased use of electric vehicles, electric scooters, etc., in urban areas, the threats are constantly increasing. And we at Ilus, we're at the forefront of technology development to solve these problems. But there's far more to that, Thomas. So, we've not stopped there. We've acquired 6 companies since we took over from previous management. We've got more than 10 acquisitions agreed or in negotiation across various aligned sectors. We have and we are acquiring manufacturing and distribution capability for the emergency response sectors. But we also have an industrial subsidiary which is currently acquiring a $100 million revenue business. It's a manufacturing company called Ilus International. We have a binding letter of intent signed with them. And then we also have a mining and renewables subsidiary, which has an urban mining business in it called Replay Solutions. And then beyond that, we're launching a defense subsidiary with 2 acquisitions in the pipeline there. So I would say that we're really in the early stages of building a global conglomerate, big mouthful of a word. And then to top it all off, we're currently engaged with an investment bank for a subsidiary IPO. And that's underway at the moment with a series of deals that are all batched into that IPO. So hopefully that summarizes.
Yeah, it's a remarkable combination of various bits and pieces. Is there some common thread that runs through everything?
Yeah, myself and our founder, Nick Link, we've always been passionate about the public safety sector. We've always been passionate about life safety. And as I mentioned earlier, we originated from the firefighting sector ourselves with a business called Firebug. That's where we both came from. And that's really what's driven us at the moment. We're driven by that focus on delivering that life-saving technology. And our hope, our plans for the business is that Ilus will become, a household name that's synonymous with public safety. So when any fire truck turns up, at a door in your community to put out a fire, it will be an Ilus-owned fire truck. It'll be Ilus-owned technology, firefighting pumps, firefighting equipment on that vehicle. When there's a car accident, it's Ilus-owned technology that's safely removing people from those vehicles, and then so on and so forth. That's the common thread that really drives our business.
Fantastic. And do you have a particular time frame in mind for when we might see all of that start coming together?
Well, yeah. So a lot of the technology is already in the market. It's already being sold globally. For example, the firefighting equipment, firefighting technology has been sold largely in the Middle East and in Europe and in Asia. It's now starting to shift into the US. We've had some sales in the US already. It's starting to take off. We have a LOI signed, letter of intent signed with a wildfire manufacturer who is already in the US and is growing rapidly in the US, and we'll be closing that acquisition fairly soon too. So, we're expanding pretty quickly, but some of the businesses in our group have been going since as early as 2010, Firebug itself since 2014. So it's on the up, obviously, in terms of R&D and new technology being developed. We've got drone technology that we're developing, lots of virtual reality technology that we're developing. So there really is a lot on the go as well.
A lot on the go indeed. Well, let me wish you the very best of luck with it. John Paul Backwell from Ilus International, thank you very much for joining us on Proactive.
Thank you. Pleasure. Thanks, Thomas.
So guys, what do you think of that? Drop a comment down below. And if you're new around here, remember to hit the subscribe button and bell notification and follow me on Twitter. But remember that I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. I do try to keep my followers up to date as much as possible. So remember to check out my Twitter at Paul T Investing, and I'll see you in the next update video.